Are you looking for the best HDMI cables? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best HDMI cables on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Anker 8K HDMI cable. This Anker HDMI cable is exactly what you'd expect from a premium brand, reliable, high performance, and built to last. I purchased it to future-proof my setup for gaming and streaming, and it has exceeded expectations in every way. Right out of the box, the build quality stands out. The cable feels durable with a solid braided exterior, and the connectors are snug and well-machined, no wiggling or loose connections. At 6.6 feet, it's the perfect length for most setups, offering flexibility without the mess of extra slack. I'm using it with my PlayStation 5 and LG OLED TV, and the performance is flawless. It easily handles 4K at 120 Hz, delivering ultra-smooth gameplay with zero lag or signal drops. I also tested 8K at 60 Hz, and the image clarity is stunning. Colors are vibrant, blacks are deep, and thanks to dynamic HDR, everything looks cinematic and lifelike. It also fully supports eARC and Dolby Atmos, so my soundbar setup gets lossless, high-definition audio without needing an extra cable. Everything just works seamlessly, which is exactly what I want from a high-end HDMI cable. What really sets it apart is peace of mind, no second-guessing whether the cable can handle high-bandwidth signals. With 48 gigabits per second support, it's ready for all current and upcoming formats, making it a great investment for both gamers and home theater enthusiasts. Number 2. UGreen 90-degree HDMI cable. I bought this UGreen right-angle HDMI cable to clean up the cable clutter behind my wall-mounted TV, and it's been absolutely perfect. The 90-degree down-angle design is a game-changer for tight setups. It prevents strain on the HDMI port and allows the cable to sit flush against the wall without bending or damaging the connector. The build quality is excellent, as always with UGreen. The cable is thick, well-shielded, and feels durable, yet still flexible enough to route easily. The connectors fit snugly and securely without any wiggle or looseness. Performance-wise, it delivers exactly what it promises. 4K at 60 Hz runs flawlessly on my TV with no signal dropouts or flickering. I've tested it with multiple devices including my Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PS5, and everything works seamlessly. ARC functions properly for my soundbar, and I've even used it for 1080p 3D content with no issues. At 3.3 feet, the length is ideal for close connections like a console to a TV or laptop to a monitor. It keeps the setup clean and clutter-free, especially when space is limited. Number 3. Amazon Basics HDMI cable. This Amazon Basics HDMI cable might be budget-friendly, but don't let that fool you. It delivers solid performance with no compromises. I needed a short cable for connecting my PS5 to a monitor, and this 3-foot version is the perfect length for a clean, clutter-free setup. Right out of the box, the cable feels sturdy and well-constructed. The connectors fit snugly into both ports with no wobble, and the cable itself is flexible without feeling flimsy. For a basic cable, it has the kind of quality you'd expect from more expensive brands. Performance has been flawless. It handles 4K at 60 Hz without any hiccups, no flickering, no signal loss, and excellent picture and audio quality. I've used it with a TV, gaming console, and a streaming device, Roku, and it works flawlessly across the board. It's also HDMI 2.0 with 18 gigabits per second bandwidth, so it's fully capable of supporting HDR, deep color, 48-bit, and ARC functionality. Honestly, if you just need a reliable HDMI cable that supports current standards without overpaying, this one is hard to beat. It's simple, affordable, and performs exactly as advertised. Highly recommended for everyday use, whether for gaming, streaming, or connecting your home theater devices. Number 4. StarTech.com HDMI 2.1 Cable 8K. This StarTech HDMI 2.1 cable is exactly what I needed for a short-run, high-performance connection between my gaming console and monitor. At 20 inches, 50 centimeters, it's the ideal length for clean, minimal setups. No excess cable to coil or hide, just a tidy, efficient connection. Despite its compact size, it's packed with serious specs, certified ultra-high speed, 48 gigabits per second bandwidth, and support for 8K at 60 Hz with HDR10+. I'm using it with my 4K per 120 Hz gaming setup, PS5 Plus LG OLED, and it performs flawlessly, crystal clear visuals, smooth motion, and zero lag or signal drops. Build quality is excellent, as expected from StarTech. The cable is thick, well shielded, and feels very durable. The connectors are secure, with a tight fit that inspires confidence. No wiggling or loose ends. This is a great choice for anyone who needs a short, high-quality HDMI 2.1 cable for a desktop, wall-mounted TV, or rack-mounted AV gear. You're getting full next-gen performance in a size that helps keep your setup looking clean and professional. Highly recommended if you want reliable 8K per 4K performance without the clutter. Number 5. Cable Matters 3-pack 48 gigabits per second Ultra 8K HDMI cable. This Cable Matters HDMI cable bundle is an absolute win. Between the 3-pack of 48 gigabits per second ultra high-speed HDMI 2.1 cables, 6.6 feet, and the certified premium 6-foot HDMI cable, I got everything I needed to upgrade my entire setup, and all for an excellent price. The 48 gigabits per second cables handle 8K at 120 Hz, 4K at 144 Hz, HDR, eARC, and VR without breaking a sweat. I've tested them across multiple devices: PS5, Xbox Series X, NVIDIA RTX GPU, LG OLED TV, and every connection has been flawless. No signal drops, no flicker, no handshaking issues. The picture is razor sharp, motion is smooth, and HDR content looks stunning. Build quality is excellent too. The cables feel thick and durable with solid, gold-plated connectors. They're flexible enough to route behind tight entertainment setups but still sturdy enough to last. And being HDMI Forum certified, I know I'm not just getting marketing fluff, these meet real performance standards. The extra premium 6-foot cable was a great bonus. It works just as well and is perfect for a second monitor or soundbar connection.